In Boundless Stride, Into the Denlands, players are working together as newly appointed scouts as they make their way through stories and adventures. Each scenario will provide story points, often leading to permanent changes to the game board as you play through the campaign. Each game, all 4 scouts will be in play, so each player will control 1 or more scouts, and on a turn, the active scout will move around the map and interact with various tokens on the board. To move, you can place your track tokens in such a way that each one touches the last one placed, with the first track token having to connect to your scout token. Track tokens will often show 1 or 2 colors as well as white. When placing a token, at least a portion of it must be placed onto a matching color on the board. Green represents wilderness, blue is water, and pink are mountains. White track tokens are wild and can be used for any terrain. If when placing a track or your scout token you overlap with an encounter token, you can reveal it. At times, these tokens will provide story elements, characters to interact with, and resource spaces. Players will always be working on at least 1 mission, and they will need to complete 4 missions to win the scenario. For example, the starting mission, Reawakening, requires you to get 2 of the rare blue resources to Scout Rock. Each scout has passive abilities and different track tokens, allowing them to move throughout the lands a bit differently. Paige, for example, can carry any amount of resources, and all of her track tokens can be placed on any land type, but she only has 3 instead of 4. Cowan can move really fast in a straight line, but they must move through some amount of mountain when using this version of their movement. As players move through the board and complete missions, they will often be prompted to read selections of the story which may reveal more elements of the game. Once each scout has taken a turn, the night phase occurs where tokens are drawn. Some are simple moons which have no effect but can be collected by Nickit to use as a shortcut or a wild resource. The area is being threatened by rock slides and wildfires, so tokens can be drawn that worsen these problems, and if they grow too out of control, they can cause you to lose a scenario. But there are helpful friends in the forest such as spark spotters and beavers who can help with fires and rock slides respectively, but this will cost a resource showing on their token. Players may also draw out howlers, which are menacing the area of late. Howlers cause you to draw extra tokens at night, which may make the fires and rock slides worse. Howlers can be scared off though. If enough scouts come in contact with a howler at the same time, this causes them to drop a rare blue resource and run away. Players will continue taking turns unveiling the mysteries of the story until 4 missions are completed, at which time all players win. And depending on what you did in the scenario, you may unlock a cutscene to read which will open up the world and story even more, giving even tougher challenges for your scouts to face.